Okay, so I had to restart because something freaky was going on with my live streams. So now I'm back. Um so give me I'm trying to getting questions about what's going on. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, so your question was about your two latest business ventures. And what else? What's the question? How do I What's your question about your two business latest business ventures? So basically, uh, you have to believe in your process. You have to believe in your business ventures. Believe that they're going to provide the things that you need, because this is a service that's only a gift that you have. So the service that you're providing the world is going to, i.e., manifest the things that you want in your life. I think as long as you're working with your hands, that you're fine. Like you're a very creative being, and you just have to tune into that. Your two latest business ventures, I only know about one, but this other one that I'm picking up on is the herbal. It's the herbal stuff. It's the juices that you can um continue to make those and continue to service the people, and it'll start to bring in the revenue or the income that you desire. Your connection is unstable. Um, do you have anything outside? Do you have something else outside of that question that I could be more intuitive in the reading for you? And while she responds to that, I'll go to the next question. And hi, Diamond. May I ask, how does Rogers feel? Thank you. You want to know how he's a little sick or under the weather? Um, how does he feel about you? He's he's indifferent. I don't think there's like a strong urge to be with you, but there's no strong urge to be without you either. So I think he's a bit indifferent in you all's connection. But I think over time, Cheney, okay. I think over time that it can actually grow into something more. It can grow into sound about right? Or does that resonate with you? Um I said that it's not like he has a strong urge to be with you or to be without you. So I think this is just a connection that you'll have to work with more. The more you all are around each other, the more you'll start to connect with each other. But I don't think there's a strong connection either way. Does that make sense? Okay, so Shay, may I ask, how does Colby feel about me right now? You said on his side, maybe I feel strong about him. This is Cheney. And to be honest, and I'm just going to be honest, I don't know if it's that you feel strongly about him. I think that oh God, I don't want to say settled, but I think that you are just ready. Like you're ready for monogamy. And because you haven't had that, you're desiring to have that. If that makes sense. Does it? Okay. Okay. So I think it would be good to like go tune into yourself, tune into your star player and say, hey, do I actually like this person? Do I feel a real connection with this person? Or am I coming from a place of I'm running out of time, I'm getting older and I need to do this type of thing? Because if you are, then that could be the reason why you're feeling so strongly about them. Well, you have to give love to receive love. And giving love also means knowing how to give, hold up, knowing how to give them the amount of, like you can't just overflow, give them everything and expect them to receive it happily and to come to give it. You have to, and all of your love shouldn't be thrown into them. Go find other loves because those different types of love will help you manifest your true love, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. I don't know why it's happening tonight. Maybe they like, girl, you've been on here too long because it's just not working for me tonight. Okay. The next question. Did I answer you? Shay. Why did it sound familiar? How does Kobe feel about me right now? Did I answer that already? You're welcome, Cheney. Shay, did I answer your question already? Because I don't remember. Um, no, not yet. Okay, so let's do it now. Do you have like a personal relationship with this person? Because I feel like they not. It's not like on the top. You're not on the top of their list to remember. You hear me, Shay? You're welcome. So I think that right. Yeah. That's what I'm getting to. It's like they're not looking at like monogamy with you. That's not how they're looking at the relationship. Oh, are you asking me? It feels like I've known him forever. Well, a lot of people, and I ain't saying that this is who he is, but I am saying that's normally how like twin flame relationships start. Like you feel like you know him forever, but you don't be really you don't be like, I want you for real. Like you be like I want you, but it's still like a reserve thing that goes on that's like, okay, I'm good without you. Like, we cool. I'm good. And then next thing you know, you go a day without talking to them and then your whole life changes. So you never know. That could be an interesting relationship. You never know. Um, okay. Got that. So let's see the next question. ET, how does my DM view me? Excuse me, like a title, I guess. I get his woman or your woman. So I think he looks at you as a mate. He looks at you as a mate. It's just that Shay Shay, why you keep removing your messages? How you do that? Like, what does that mean? Should I be worried? Um, so ET, I think he still views you as his mate. That hasn't changed. Okay. Latrice, how does Kenneth feel about me? Who is Kenneth? Latrice, Kenneth loves you. Who is Kenneth? Okay. You're welcome, Cheney. Shay Shay, not yet. Thank you. LOL. Well, I don't expect him to want me right now because he just got out of a relationship. Shay Shay, girl, we know how this situation. Listen, keep me updated on that situation because I sent something really nice. Like, because that's normally how it start off. It'd be the ones you don't really want. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna test this water, but I don't know if I want to drink the water. I don't even know if I want to keep the water. I don't even know if I want to add some juice to the water. But, and then next thing you know, you don't want to live without that person. So keep me updated on how that goes. So does anyone salted caramel? You know, that is like my favorite cookie from Sprout. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, sure. Ask the question. So salted caramel, while you're getting your question, I'm gonna respond to Latrice, your friend, but can't tell if is he a Scorpio? A Scorpio or Scorpio is strong in his chart because he really does care. Like real talk. He care about you. Oh, so he is a Scorpio. Did you tell me that before? But he cares about you. Like real talk. He does. You did? Damn. Oh, you didn't. Okay, okay. Well, he does, and you should continue to move along your path, but continue to help nourish and grow the relationship because I think he's been hurt before. So it might take him a little bit of time to come towards you. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? You do what on every channel? Oh, you delete it. Oh, just in case Geronimo. Now what's his name? Whoever, Roger. I don't know his name. Just in case he come back and watch your videos and be like, I know her. Thank you. Send him the video so he can watch it. It'd be awesome. And if you all are resonating with this, please like the video. That is like payment for all the love that I'm giving out to you all. And if you could return it in likes, that would be awesome. Okay, so let's see. Salted caramel, thank you. What are the motives and intentions with the Pisces I'm not in communication with? Whew, I don't know because there's more than one Pisces you're not in communication with. So can I get a name, please, so I can kind of see it that way? Um, Alina, hi. Thanks for joining. Intuitive readings. I'm currently waiting on Salted Caramel to give me a name, But Elena, if you want, you can go ahead and leave a question or whatever in, and I'll answer them. So Latrice, okay. The name begins with a D, if that makes sense. So his name is a boy, and his name is Desmond or Damon. He confused. He's confused because he's not even sure. Did you cut off communication with him? He's confused because he doesn't fully understand um, the separation. He doesn't understand the separation, but he understands that this is something that needed to happen. Does that make sense? Salted caramel, my favorite cookie from Sprouts. Okay, good. Okay, good. So, maybe is he a, mm, I don't know how I'm just saying zodiac signs now, but is he a Capricorn? He been acting weird and I felt odd. Maybe there's a change that's happening within him. Don't change how you feel. Use your intuition to kind of tune in to how your relationship is going. Don't go on what your mind says. Go on what your spirit and your emotions are telling you about this connection. Okay. I think that he's just a little confused on what's going, like how you feel and what's going on. Okay. So let me see. Latrice, I feel he has, but he doesn't explain that to me. He keeps things from me, not sure why. Latrice, I got, shit. So he keeps things from you because he doesn't want you to know. This is what I'm getting. I don't know how true this is, but he may have children. Do you know if he has children or not? And that may change your view of him. Mhm. One boy, not multiple children, just one. I think it's something to do with the children that may change his view of you. I mean, not, oh Lord, not that, but he thinks that that will change your view of him. So something's going on with children, and it's probably a baby. But let me know. Keep me updated. Elena, are you doing tarot? Okay, we answered that. Wow, the name begins with a D. If that helps, salted caramel. He's been acting weird. Okay, I felt his life was changing, and I just felt like I needed to pull away. I think he might be involved with someone else. Sorry, I'm writing so much, and thank you. I don't know about that. Um I think that you are afraid, so you feel connected to this person and you care about this person. And because somebody has cheated in the past or somebody has left in the past, it's causing you to run before you get hurt. So basically, if this was like a twin flame dynamic, which I'm not sure if it is or not, you are running because you're afraid of your emotions. So maybe once you heal those emotional things that are going on within you, you will be able to the things that are going on in your relationship will sit more comfortable with you. It'll sit right with you. Okay? Latrice, one boy, just one. Oh wow. Well, I would have a Latrice have a conversation. Talk to them and ask them, say, hey, I just like I don't know, pop up on them. No, don't do that. But I I I don't know how else to say it or what would be another solution on trying to even resolve or get the issue. But I can say the best thing you can do is move you change your attention from being on them to being on something else. And once your attention changes, the frequency changes. So even though once you change your frequency from being on them, then their frequency will change to be on you. They'll become the chaser. They'll be trying to figure things out. And when they come back, you ask those essential questions and you figure out, hey, what's going on? Because I really value a man. I think highly of a man that's open and honest with me and could tell me anything. I think that's the sexiest thing in the world. And I expected to have that from you, but I was kind of a little short. So I was just kind of wondering, is this a habit for you, or can you be open with me about everything that's going on? Kind of worded the way that you worded, but similar to that. But be ready when he returns, especially if you still have questions or doubts. Okay. ET, I want kids before I get too old. About to be 33. Do you see kiddos for me soon? My own. The first answer that came to my mind was yes. But you're gonna I didn't know you was turning 33, but that's a magical number. That's a master number. So be aware of like different relationship changes. Be aware of your connections and relationships, also in your intimate relationships. Be more aware of those things because spiritually you're going to have a big shift, especially when you turn 33. You will have a shift in your perspective of the world. Okay. So just make sure that you're prepared for that. Okay. Elena, hi, hey, welcome back. If possible, I wanted to ask about George. Okay. George, Elena, I'm getting on the train. I'll be right back. Okay, let me know when you get back, when you get off the train, and I'll try to tune in to George for you, but I'm gonna need. Okay, so let's see. Latrice, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, hello, nine. What's that, a Libra? What's your zodiac? What's 918? Because I don't know. Salted caramel. Yes, I love him a lot. He's hurt me a lot in the past. I'm scared that things in my life surrounding me are too much. I'm not sure I should even talk to him. Yeah, you should talk to him. So it sounds like that you have a strong connection with this person, and this person, this spirit of Virgo. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, my best friend of Virgo. Anyway, so salted caramel, you have to face your fear. Face your fear, your fear disappear. What it seems like is that this person is this not the person, but the spirit that's within this person is trying to help you release hurt and release fears. So because you are hurt, you're running. You're not really allowing your emotional body to take over. And your emotional body is what's going to help manifest the things that you want in your life. Remember, emotions is a frequency, it's an energy, right? So they're going to help you, even though I know you feel hurt and pain, but that hurt and pain is 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 a genuine feeling, but it's a lack of flowingness, a flowing of the energy. as it flows through your body, and accept that everything that happens or everything that's going on is a learning moment for you. It's not the end all be all. It's a learning moment. And once you accept the fact that everybody's going to be who they are, so don't like getting upset because they did something. Who's more upset, you or them? It's you. So you have to control your emotional state by saying, hey, that's them, not me. So I'm not going to let them control my emotions, because the one who controls your emotions controls you. Okay? Um, okay. I hope that helped, Salted Caramel. Let me know if you have any questions as it relates to like how to heal your emotional body or anything like that. Like any questions are welcome. So um, if you have any, just go ahead and let me know. Ronnie, hi, how you doing? Will I meet someone new in love soon? Not until you meet yourself. Um, I think you're still trying to figure out what love actually is. You're still trying to figure out what your view of love is, but it starts within you. Like it starts with loving yourself first. But wait, you have someone around you that's highly attracted to you. What, you just don't want them? What kind of love are you looking for? Not the love that they're willing to give you. Thank you for the likes. Hi, Ronnie. You know someone, but you don't know. Why? Because they're not your usual. That means you do connect. That means you, if you feel that you don't connect, that means you connect so much that it scares you. And it makes you feel like you don't. Maybe that's someone you should, if anything, you can use them. What's wrong with that? Remember, you don't physically see people anyway. Your perception of people, you're viewing their spirit. You're not viewing them. So if you're not physically attracted to them, then you're not seeing the beauty in you. I know you was like, what? How I'm not seeing the beauty in me? Because it's your perception of them. Everybody is going to look at everybody differently, but the way that you look at people is your perception of that person. So maybe you should change your perception of that person and stop saying, oh, look at the other beauties that you do see and focus on that. And then you'll see the twinkle in their eye. And the love that you seek is right in front of you. Okay. So let's see. Salted caramel. That's true. Makes sense. OMG. I feel so bad. I have confided and talked to people about him and things I went through with him. I regret that so much. Sorry, I'm rambling a lot. No, you're fine. You're completely fine, Salted Caramel. Listen, not everybody, see, remember, we all flow on different frequencies at different times in of the day and periods. Like we all through different frequencies differently. So when you talk to somebody, they're only going to give you their perception based on the frequency that they're emitting at that time. So if they're giving you advice and on based on the frequency that they're emitting, that's that's just where it comes from. That's why it's so important to go within yourself so you don't have regret. So you can tune into you and you can get the answers that you need so you can move forward, because right now you're in a place of stagnation. And it's not stagnation because you want to be, you're in stagnation because you're scared to move forward. Forgive yourself for accepting him through everything. And then you'll start to love unconditionally, because that's the true purpose of life, Service and love unconditionally. Okay? Okay, Ronnie, I'm glad you got it. Let me know if y'all have any additional questions or y'all want to talk about something else. And let me know if I should go on to Instagram and get a question. But if you have a question, go ahead and drop it in the chat, or if you want to talk about something, just drop it in the chat. Move forward. I don't. You can move forward from him if you choose to, but I say move forward in your journey. And if your journey, if he continues to stay in your journey, I think that you need to heal from the situation. And if he doesn't, then you still need to heal from the situation and move forward in your knowing. That's what's important. You and your knowing. But if you have any regret or any feeling still towards that person, I think you should meditate. I think you should meditate and figure out what these feelings are and why am I so meditate and ask, why am I so upset? Why am I so angry with this person? Like what inside of me is triggering this anger? And it allows you to be free with yourself. Because I mean, if you're gonna communicate with yourself, you're gonna be open and honest with yourself. You can't lie to yourself because you know you're gonna respond like, girl, you know that's not right. Okay. Ronnie, am I connected to understanding my cards? Is that a weird question? Are you connected in understanding your cards? I need more clarity. What do you mean? Are you saying like when you do readings, are you connected to your cards when you do card readings? Is that the question? Use. When you use your cards to do readings? Yes, sorry. Y'all playing with me today. First, the computer didn't want to work. I got kicked off live. Listen, hey, okay, are you connected to your cards? Are you connected to your cards? Uh, you need some, well, you don't need, but ruins are more connected to you than cards. And if you have cards, you want to do them on your own. Like make them, create them on your own card. So try ruins or something that just has symbols on it because the symbols is what's resonating with your spirit and not really the cards, the card picture cards. Like if I got, hey, look at the card I just pulled just randomly. Ain't that interesting? Love off the top. See, I can read this card intuitively, even though it says love. But if you had a card that just had a shape on it or a letter of some sort, you would be able to read that intuitively. Look at that. I pulled this card. Ain't that some? Whew, we got a lot of love to give. Okay, salted caramel. Sorry. Yes, I need to heal. It's been drowning me for a few years now. I regret heavily because I let too many people in my space talking not just about him. I feel like I said way too much to people. No, you said the right thing. Remember, your journey is your journey. Smooth operator. Oh, smooth operator. Hey, how you doing? So on salted caramel, you no. The path you took is the path you took. So the people you talk to, they may not have heard you, but they heard you. So something in your words resonated with something in their spirit. And you needed to have a place to vent. You needed to be able to release that energy. And by releasing that, that actually freed you a little bit. Now that you were able to verbalize these hurts, but verbalize how you felt, even if they weren't listening, it was just a vessel, it was just a transfer of energy. Now you're in a place of healing yourself. So now speak words of life into you. Okay? Um so smooth operator, just want you to know that the way things are going is that if you have questions or anything or want to talk about anything, go ahead and leave it in the comments below and I'll try to tune in and read for you. It's not like a pure general reading for you because it's intuitive and that takes a lot of energy. But if you ask a question that is related to a specific topic or area in like your life, I can tune in and I'll give you that information. Okay. And salted caramel, I mean, if you have questions on healing, just shoot them out and I'll do my best to answer, okay? Don't just hold things inside or think that you're talking too much. This is a healer session, which means that the divine, because we're so giving to other people and we're caring to other people and we sometimes don't receive that in return, this is a space where we can come together and we can talk and we can heal together. And me being intuitive and me being a healer, I'm willing to give this service for free and to help people resonate and move forward in their lives. Okay. So don't hold back. If you have questions, please go ahead and ask them. ET, how can I heal the hurt of my DM having kids with his karmic? They have also been the reason why he hasn't left. Ooh, girl, I got that issue. So I had the issue. But the best thing, the realization that I came into is that those children had to manifest into this physical plane. They had to. And to know that another divine being had to manifest in this physical plane. And I'm accepting that. And by accepting that, I'm able to move forward in my life. Like, who wants to stop another divine being from entering into the universe, into this physical world? Because they have a purpose. They have a purpose that's bigger than you and I. And if you think about it, that's some chaotic energy and chaos. What comes out of chaos? Perfection. So that's how I was able to deal with it. But acceptance of knowing that this is a spiritual journey. This has nothing to do with the physical. So if you're looking at things physically, then you're going to hold on to things more. But look at it as spiritual. Those beings needed to enter this world. They needed to because their journey is going to do something to impact this world and make this world a better place. And maybe it's their journey is to have you in their life. Hence the reason why it came through a divine and a karmic, because the divine has to meet its divine counterpart and comes with the children who are also divine, who has to have another divine counterpart to link to help their frequency, to help their soul development, and to help their growth. So look at it as part of the divine plan instead of being hurt or misunderstood or left out. And I hope that answered your question. Ronnie, that's true. Thank you. You're welcome. So, OMG, it's tough. I hate letting people in, and I feel like some will use it against me. I'm not asking much. I will. Um, I'm here, but about to dope. If they want to tune into or want to hear me sing some karaoke, I'm joking. Can't sing. Well, I can, but I can't. Okay. Yep. It's getting late. But if you have questions, I'm still here. I'll try to make this one a full hour, so another 18 minutes. Um, so if you have questions, just let me know. So Smooth Operator asked, how does Brian feel about Evelyn, which is her? So let's see. Hold on. So he cares about you, but I want to say he has financial problems, or financial problems are affecting the connection. It's like they don't feel like complete, like they don't feel like they have everything that's needed, like to offer you, like they can't offer you everything that you need. And they know that you care, but they don't feel complete, like they don't feel like they could fully offer you the things that you desire or that you want or that they feel you need. Because, does that make sense? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he cares about you. It's just that, you know how some men just feel like they got to have their financial stability and all that other kind of great stuff in order before they can give themselves fully to a person, knowing that it won't all fall it'll only fall in place when they have the divine counterpart. I mean, it don't even have to be the divine counterpart. They just need the counterpart to give them balance. Because without the imbalance, it can delay things financially, spiritually, emotionally. Um, but I do think that he cares. I do. I do. Okay, ET, I'm glad that helped because that was a tough question. I'm glad that helped. Okay, so we have about 15 minutes. Okay, let me see. Hold on. ET, he has left his karmic several times only to go back. I was informed by two people that she does voodoo on him. That's big in LA. I refuse to give up on us. Well, first you got to accept y'all, but you got to move in your divinity. That's the only way he's going to come back. You have to start moving in your divinity. And then the connection, it's like y'all got a string. You ever heard of the Chinese red string, or what they say about soulmates or twin flames or divine counterparts? If you got two strings that are level, right? And it's just this tight. Once this string starts to move up, it's gonna start moving this one up too. It's not just gonna stay down here in the abyss. It's gonna move too. So if you truly want this union, what is your divine purpose in life? What service are you providing? Are you giving love every day? Are you humble? Are you grateful for the things that you have? Or are you feeling lack? Are you feeling like he left you? Are you feeling like y'all not together? Like, are you feeling anything other than happiness and gratefulness towards this person, towards this union, really, towards the union? And if that's no, the answer is no. You have to go back, do some meditations to help clear the mind so the energy can flow through the body. But he only goes back because it's when he leaves, it's chaos with you. Not saying that you're a bad person, but it's like, what's the point of leaving somebody that's chaotic to go to somebody that's chaotic when I could just have my family in the chaos? Like, what's the point? If I'm going to get craziness from you, I might as well just get craziness from them because that's where my family is. So you have to show them the peace. You have to give them the peace, but you also have to move in your divinity. Does that make sense, ET? Hi, Eleni. Welcome back. Smooth operator. Do you see us getting into a relationship? Us who? Um, us. Do I see? Let's smooth. I don't even know who this is. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me tune. Oh, yeah, I do. You all are okay. Etherically, you're in a relationship. Physically, there's no relationship, but there's still loyalty. See, like even though he not in a place where he wants, like where he can provide financially, because of course that everything else flows, but he's not going to neglect you. He's not going to not be there for you. He's not going to say, he's not going to be anything. The only thing that's not there in your relationship is a title. And he may not be open in expressing how he feels as well because he don't want to trap you. He don't want to make you feel trapped or make you feel obligated for him not being in a place financially to support the union. Does that make sense? Yeah, well, he's not going to. Because if he opens up, like I said before, if he opens up to you, it's gonna make him feel like you're trapping him. I mean, not you're trapping him; he's trapping you because he wants you to have the best. He wants you to have those things. He just wish he could give them to you, but he doesn't want to stop you from attaining those things either. And I'm glad it resonates. So let me see. ET Louisiana. Yeah, Elena, you can ask the question. Eventually. Yes. Thank you. Hold on one second, Elena. Let me finish with ET, okay? Um, Elena, you didn't ask a million times. Hold on one second. You got to give me time to go through the list. So if there's a conversation that has been going on previously, I'm going to answer them and then I'm going to come back to your question, okay? So just give me one moment. I'm going to answer your question. It's okay. You're fine. There's a sense of urgency in your question, so I understand. Um, I'm an educator of kids and make music. I have learned a lot on my journey. It's becoming easier now that I'm comprehending the spiritual. Yeah, it will. Once you start seeing everything spiritually and as a lesson or as a growing point, man, things will so change and things will start working out in your favor. Things will start moving like you want them to move instead of you looking at it in the 3D way, which causes you to miss them. It causes you to have lack. When in actuality, if it's your divine counterpart, they're never outside of your energy field. And I mean never, ever, 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 ever. Um, okay. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go to Elena. Let's see. How does George feel? Is George married or is he your husband? Because I feel like George is married to somebody. Elena, hello? Neither. Well, are you sure he isn't married? Is he committed in a committed relationship with somebody? Like they've been together for a while. Oh God. Like I want to say it like this. Like is how I'm trying to say it. I think I'm gonna give you two parts. Two parts. I'm gonna give you the answer, spiritual answer. So leave him alone. He blocking your blessing, girl. He is blocking your blessing. It ain't homeboy is committed to somebody. That's probably why I got married. That's why I asked if he's married or if he's your husband. He is committed to somebody. And he has children. Who is running? Running has a child or does George have a child? So let's not so what's time out, time out. So when you ask questions and you add different numbers, I mean members, not numbers, members in the equation, energy kind of gets into like it's called quantum entanglement, which means that you could be talking about two different people, but you're in the middle. And if I'm tuning into one and you bring another one in the picture, it kind of tangles them up. So I'm not able to decipher the energy. So let's pick one at a time and then I'll read it that one and then we'll go to the other one, okay? So George, does George have children? And you've been knowing him for 2 years and he not married and he don't have children. Okay, well, I guess I don't know then. He's single. Okay. And he okay. Okay. So what I'm getting is that George is not single and George does have children. But I could be wrong. I'm just saying. This is just my intuition. I have to listen to my intuition. But Hope Floats. Give me 1 second. You know I love that movie. But anyway, give me one moment. Let me finish with Elena. But thank you for coming. Thank you for joining the call. Um Elena, like George is married and George has children and that George is ultimately gonna waste your time. A waste of time. I don't think he has any real genuine feelings towards you. Not feelings like towards monogamy. None. None. So I hope that answers your question. Hope Floats. Can I answer? Yes. Okay, Hope Floats. What's your question? You and Elena, you and George have mutual friends? Well, maybe you should ask them, say, hey, what's really going on with George? Ask them because y'all might have mutual friends and he's told them not to tell you some things or whatever the situation may have been. But you can test the water if you want to, but I think it'll just be a waste of time. I don't think he has any genuine like love interest in you, if that makes sense. Um, Hope floats. How are you? I'm great. Will I be a good psychic reader one day? Yeah, if you want to be. That's an intuitive answer. Like you, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at this. Another question I'm getting, but so spirituality is up to you. You in tune it. Remember, you're spirit first before you are are matter. So you're spirit first. So you can tune in to your spirit, and the more you tune into your spirit, the better reader you'll become. Well, the better reader you'll remember you were. Because ultimately, if you're on this journey, you're on this path, that means that this is not a foreign path to you. This is something that you've done before. So um, it's a part of who you are. It's okay. So now you just continue to move forward. Start trusting your intuition. The biggest thing for me that gave me the power that I needed to trust my intuition. It was like you gotta trust what your aura, what your spirit is telling you. So meditation was essential for me. Meditation was essential, and following my knowingness was essential. So, like I said, you being on this journey isn't by coincidence, it's on purpose. So just embrace it and trust your intuition. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It don't have to be accurate. I could be completely wrong. I could completely off the walls, Elena. I promise I could be because I mean I have been in the past. I'm not perfect. I'm still human. I'm still sitting here physically among you all. So and keep in mind, like I said earlier, you have 7 different life paths. So I'm only picking up the most dominant aspect of who you are. And when you give me a name of someone, I'm picking up the most dominant aspect of who they are. And to me, George, if he's not, maybe I'm getting he's married and he has children, is this man being committed to someone else and not having the time and energy to commit to you. And that could just be what spirit is trying to say, and that's what I'm picking up. But I really don't feel like there's a genuine monogamous connection between you and I'm sorry that's not what you want to hear, but that's what I'm picking up. And you're more than welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I mean, thank you for allowing me to even to tune into your energy in your life. I don't mind at all. I mean, thank you. I'm humble. Um, I'm not too sure what to specifically ask towards healing. Anything you feel led to apply. Oh. Um, to heal. Oh, they're gonna yawn. It must be time. Um, do some mirror work. Get you a mirror and sit and talk to yourself. Tell yourself everything that you wish somebody else could tell you. Like, oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Everything you touch turns to gold. You are wonderful and divinely made. You are awesome. You are amazing. You're smart. You're intelligent, you're intuitive, you're following your dreams. No one's going to say no to you. Who can say no to this file? Like, talk to yourself, build yourself up, speak life into you. And by doing that, that will help you heal. Um, you Hope floats. You're more than welcome. I'm glad I was able to help. Thank you for tuning in. ET, do you use stones for healing? Me personally, no. I don't use anything. I don't use anything. So on my spiritual path, I've learned that everything is energy. And allowing the energy to flow heals you. When I was on my journey of becoming a Reiki master and an energy medicine master, I learned that energy must flow. I learned about the nodes in the body. I've learned that your connection with spirit, that you are spirit and the energy of spirit flows through you. And you have to keep that connection open so you can stay balanced in this physical world. So, in knowing that, and knowing that any healing that's needed started in spirit first. So, if I keep my aura clean, if I take spiritual baths on the regular, if I do these things, that helps me stay in tune with my star player or who I am, i.e., my spirit. So no, I don't use stones. I don't use anything. I have this bracelet, which is lapis lucy, or something like that. I use these stones, because it kind of helps me. It helps me stay grounded. Like I'm intuitive naturally. So lazuli, yep, that it helps me stay grounded. It helps me stay in tune with my star player. So I like that stone. I actually have one that I rub anytime I'm in a position where I can't move or I can't leave because of whatever the reason may have been. So I have to stay in there. I have one that I rub. It's kind of like a soothing mechanism for me. Okay. Okay. Salted caramel. Interesting. Okay. Technically, affirmations. Yes. I have to learn to speak life and actually believe it. Thank you. Yes. So, yeah, it's like affirmations, but you're speaking into yourself, into your soul. So you look at yourself in the eye and you speak into your subconscious mind, i.e., your soul, i.e., your spirit, i.e., your connection to God, i.e., what you live off daily. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, of course. Ask the way. Ask the way. Oh, I went over the hour that I said I was gonna go, but okay. We're enjoying ourselves, right? So if we're having a good time, I'm cool. I'll ask questions, okay? You are more than welcome. I promise you, you are more than welcome. Thank you for saying thank you. Hope floats. Do you have another question? Okay. This is clearly down the road after much healing, but is there a new love coming? What are they like? They're exactly like you. And I'm not trying to be funny. You're going to find a love in yourself. And that love in yourself is going to cause you not to look for love in a physical being. But if you're talking companionship, yes, there'll be a nice little companion, chocolate companion, handsome companion for you. Yes. 3 to 6 months. Yes. Ashe, who is this? Do you what? Ashe. What does Ashe mean to you? It means you agree. So are you like, do you practice like Santeria or Yoruba? Leukemia? Like what made you where did you learn the word Ashe? Do 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 do. Okay. So if anyone has any questions, if you're just coming in the room, go ahead and leave a message in the chat and I'll try to answer your questions. Um, and it's basically an intuitive read. So, okay. Um, well, you can practice. Practicing is a spiritual path. It's not a. You don't have to be a priest to practice cultural traditions. Okay, good. That's good. That's what's up. So who is your do you know who your guardian angel is? It's I mean, if you don't mind telling me, I'm just asking. I don't mind. I mean, it's up to you. Don't I mean, okay. Well, th- okay. Good. I'm sure they love you too. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. So do you know who your angel, your guardian angels are based on the cultural based on Ephi or Santeria or Leukemia? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You are your ancestors. So of course they love you. The more you venerate yourself and ooh, ooh, that was deep. The more you rise spiritually or grow spiritually, the more you're able to elevate them as well. Okay, okay, okay. Well, we having an Oya festival, and we having an Oya festival in September. Oh, I ain't gonna get too personal into your business. Never mind. Let me stay over here. Um, okay. So that's good to know. I'm glad I was able to help you. I am glad I'm able to help you. But I do not know my Ori yet. You know your Ori. You don't know the Orisha that governs your head or your guardian angel. Your Ori is your spirit, your spirit. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, okay. Okay, cool. And sometimes when people are not initiated, they call it their guardian angel. And you can, when you get your hand at E5, or you can have a reading done before to give you your guardian angel, but normally it's like set when you get your hand at E5. But this has been wonderful. Does anybody have any additional questions, comments, anything they want to tune into before I sign off and call it a night the next day? I think I did pretty good today. The first reading was like retarded. It like computer got jacked up. I got cut off. It was like extra. But this one was really good. And I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad I logged back on and I got to touch many more people today. You are more than welcome. Um, I'll be trying to tune in the evenings. I'll send a notification to basically when I'm going to go live. So if anybody has any questions, concerns, comments. But please like and subscribe. I'm about to end the live unless there are any more questions. Okay. Well, I hope everyone has a great night because it's evening. I hope everyone has a great night, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was enlightening in some way. Please like, subscribe, and also you can email me or follow me on Instagram at 143wisdom. Awesome.